they're jacketing, so
Okay,
they have to. I mean, they're in an unheated space, or rather, I say an unair-conditioned space where they're
doesn't have a temperature control.
Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, it might in the wintertime. Probably has to in the wintertime, but so they're keeping their temperature under control, because that makes a huge difference. I mean, we've all seen it. If you have a mead that the temperature rockets up in the middle of the ferment, you end up with all those off notes that happen as a result of the honey or the ferment getting outside the temperature range of whatever yeast you're using. So I heard you say earlier, that you were not brewing this summer. And I meant to ask, and we got off on another subject, is and this is what I'm going to look into, because I live in what is apparently hell. At least this year. I'm waiting for Satan to stroll by my door, I swear. But I'm going to start looking at yeasts that have a better temperature tolerance, because I'm struggling to keep the house below 75. And that's with a brand new HVAC system. So my old system, I'd be struggling to keep it below 85, and that really not making it. So my new system is way more efficient. But pardon me?
You need new windows or better insulation?
No, it's over 100 every single day. Plus 80% humidity. Our heat index is 110 to 120 degrees right now with the humidity. It's ridiculous.
So you're lucky it's mid-70s inside.
Yeah,
why don't you try a Saison yeast?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to start playing around with some different, more temperature-tolerant yeasts, and at least on the high end of the scale, because Pete was telling me the stuff I was working with, the batches I got pitched now, he's like, dude, you need to keep that in the low 60s. I'm like, yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I get the same thing, because I don't have AC. I mean, and it's 30 degrees Celsius out. Not today, because we're finally getting rain, but, it's 30 degrees Celsius outside, which means it's 30 degrees Celsius in my living room, which means it's not that much cooler in my basement.
My basement stays right around 68, so my next batches, because I usually I do it in my kitchen, because that's where the sink is, that's where it's easy to sanitize, it's just easier. Sure. So, next batches are going to be done in the basement, and I'll schlep water or whatever up and down the stairs, and that'll get my exercise, I guess, but I can't do it upstairs anymore because of that. But I was going to ask is, have you looked into doing that until, so that you can keep brewing through the summertime?
Have not looked into that yet, no. And right now that's okay, because I've fitted out as many of my fermenters as I can, and I've pretty much bought as much. The honey that I do have left that I haven't made into mead, I need some things to add to it. I want to make some of these piments, and it's I'm waiting for the grapes to come in.
Oh yeah.
So I'm in a holding pattern on that anyway. Exactly, and so I've got something right now to offer. I've got a fairly good variety of traditionals, so even though it's just one style of mead, at least there's a variety of them to be able to offer to people before I go into my next production cycle. So
I think climates are really important for a new business. That's one of the things I've always considered if someone wants to start a meadery is you got to do a piment, because it's a recognised alcoholic flavour is a blended grape, and I've found in the wine club that I winemakers club that I'm in, it's a really good bridging
it's a
mead in order to convince people.
Gateway mead. Yeah, it's a great gateway product for sure.
Yeah. So it's not just some weird country wine. It's actually good, and you can use grapes and feel good about yourself. And
use grapes and feel good about yourself, so you're not going to get ostracized by all the snobby wine people, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you will anyway, because they're snobby wine people.
You will, yeah.
Yeah, but you're only dabbling. See.
Oh,
it's not like you make a pure
it's not
mead.
Serious winemaking. Then you're just messing about.
Right.
Yeah.
Fiddling about.
So Deb, what's in a perfect world, what melomels are you thinking about?
Well, like I said, I've got this blackberry. I want to do a blackberry habanero because there's a yogurt company out here that does a blackberry habanero yogurt, and you can tell it's like they're fire roasted habaneros. They've got that smoky quality to them. It's like, oh yeah, that's a great combination. So I want to try that. Want to try, as one of my southwestern type meads, I'm gonna do a prickly pear because I like the prickly pears, even though they kind of taste like watermelon. I've made them a couple times.
I'm just weird. I don't care for them.
Well, that's okay. They're very different. They're like a they've got a dustiness to them, almost a lot of earthiness to the flavor, but they're really fun.
Just wear gloves when you pick those things.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not picking them. I have one here, and all the ones that I found up here, they were so tiny. They're like maybe the size of the end of your thumb.
Oh my god, they're like the size of baseballs here.
Well, yeah, but the ones that we get from Mexico are that big.
Yeah.
Plus, they're nice because I think they torch them, and
yeah, they have to.
And I did an entire case of prickly pears that I had to peel once, and I got maybe one tiny or two tiny little hair-like stickers in my fingers out of the whole case, and I'm like, wow, that's impressive.
Well, all the stickers are hair-like, and that's the danger of those damn things. And nobody told me, and I went and picked a bunch of them with my bare hands. I was weeks picking those bloody stickers out my hands. Oh, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah, they're very fine and hard to deal with, but they turn out well, and I want to do one that's maybe kind of a caramelized pineapple.
Ooh,
one.
Pineapple bochet?
And I'm thinking maybe, yeah. Maybe that would be a good thing to blend with bochet.
I'd love to try that. I find make a lot of smoothies here, and the wife gave me fresh pineapple, and it was all so fibrous, and I actually didn't enjoy it. But if you cook it first, it breaks it down and caramelizes it.
Pineapple.
Oh. Yeah. And then in a smoothie, it works really well. So I really want to try that in a mead now. You've got me hooked.
I wonder how that would be fire roasted or barbecued.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When I roast veggies, I throw a pile of chopped pineapple in with the veggies, and right on the pan, and just broil it in the oven. And I love roasted pineapple.
Sure, and it kind of caramelizes. And when Susan just did. I think a collaboration mead with someone that they did the pineapples with, and it looked like maybe they were grilled up, and so I need to ask her how that worked out, and hope I can get a bottle.
Well, I'd say all the reviews I saw online were like nom nom nom, and I'm like, dang, yeah, she sells it on. I think she's on Vino Shipper, so I may have to liberate a bottle from Vino Shipper of that if she put that one up there. I don't know if that was a full run or if that was a presentation run. So
okay,
yeah,
I'll check there. I do have my Vino Shipper. I have an account. I just don't have it set up with any meads yet. So.
I saw you were up there. That was where Google found your logo.
Oh, nice. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't online when you asked me.
No, and my fault. I should have asked before. I'm so used to being able to just go to the website and grab it, and I forgot you hadn't had a chance to update your website yet. So I was like, went and I'm like, crap! So
what am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Like Google. Oh my god! Oh, thank God, Google knows everything.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So what's the hoped for date? I won't say projected because the government does what it does.
I hope it's within the next month because I've got a wine fest to go to a month, so we'll see. And if it means having to put some hand labels on bottles and just making sure I've got all the finer points, I don't know. But hopefully within the next, by the mid to end of September at the latest, is what I'm hoping.
It's exciting.
I think we lost Hamish.
Okay. God, he's going, whoa, I'm gone. I'm like, what do you mean you're gone? I'm
like thinking, was that
you're right there. I can see you.
The conversations. I can see like little parts of the conversation, but I can't jump in there.
Oh yeah, you should be able to. You're in the group.
Conversation.
Yeah, you have to do the little thing at the top that says I gotta add Hamish.
Add it back in.
Yeah, he got dumped. That's Australia for you. You know, once you go across the ocean, the calls. Well, no, it's just once you go across an ocean, the calls drop more often. I have the same problem when I'm getting called from another country. You know, it'll suddenly just go bump. All right, Haim, I'm trying to call you, dude. And
obviously, we haven't sworn enough at the system.
Yeah, we have to say the F word. He says stand by. I think he's gonna. Yeah, it's saying it's reading busy. So. Okay. AJ always does. She always does the fuck prayer whenever something goes wrong technologically.
What? It works.
It does. See? It does. Yeah. So.
Hamish, are you back?
Not yet.
I am.
There he is.
There we go. Okay. See, I told you, it works.
That's so weird. That's the second time that's happened, Haim. Okay, that's just strange.
First time it's ever happened to me.
No, earlier you did the same thing. I was like calling you, and then it said you weren't answering. Then it said it was busy, and then it hung up, and then you were there. It was like, what? Okay, I'm not going to argue. Skype is on drugs today.
Oh, okay.
Today?
Well, yeah, okay.
Well, yeah.
All right, so it sounds like you've got some good things coming on, man. I mean, this is cool.
Yeah, working on it.
Yeah, and
so,
you and I need to get on the phone.
Yes.
Later this week, get your ad up and running. You know, or whenever
yes.
it is you think it'd be appropriate to do that. I know you may. I don't know if you want to do it now or if you want to wait and do it when you're, up on Vino or whatever.
Probably before that.
Yeah.
I've got another interview tomorrow. Maybe after that.
Cool. Who are you interviewing with?
It's a electronic magazine. It's called 303 Magazine, and they put out a list of upcoming openings, and then they had asked me to do an article also. So,
nice.
Guy's going to come by, and they've got all kinds of information about the city, about Denver and Colorado in general, in there. So. That's pretty cool.
Haim is typing 303 magazine. Sounds like a hunting mag. No, that's the area code where they live.
The area code,
yeah. Area code in Denver and Boulder and environs. So I don't know how far does that extend all the way down to.
It used to be the whole state,
yeah.
And then since I moved here in '84, it's slowly been, now it's pretty much just the greater Denver metro area, which now has 2 area codes, and then there's another one for the mountains, and another one for up north, and I think another one for down south. So we may have 4 or 5 area codes in Colorado now.
Oh, okay. I think we're still with 3 here in North Carolina, but that's rapidly changing. But I don't know. The only people that come here are the ones that golf, and then they go home.
I think we have 5 or 6 in Ontario.
Okay.
It's a big place.
Yeah,
quite a few. Yeah.
So, we're gonna, in the second half of the show, which we started actually a little while ago, and you just never noticed, is called
Smooth Transition.
Yeah, we thought so.
Oh, yeah.
We're good. We're really good. You can tell.
Yes, I can.
You've done this before. We have our own technological prayer and everything.
It works. What?
It works, yeah. AJ has to do it, though, or it doesn't work. It doesn't work if I do it. It only works if she does it. If I do it, everything goes, ha, 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 ha. I laugh at you, and nothing works. But, yeah, the second half of the show is called Back to Basics, and I'll hand it off to AJ, because this is actually her half of the show. She leads on this, so. AJ?
Yeah, so we're talking about traditionals tonight. And